Hello and welcome to the Habit Coach podcast. I am Ashdin Doctor, your habit coach, and today in the hot seat we have Ravish. Now Ravish says, "Hello Ashdin, I'm in a dilemma and seek your suggestion to try and come out of it. I plan to start intermittent fasting on a regular basis by having 2 meals a day, which would be lunch and dinner. But I also do a 5-kilometer run and Surya Namaskars 5 times a week in the morning. So how am I supposed to get that energy if I skip breakfast after my morning exercises? There is almost no option to skip any other meal of the day than breakfast." So Ravish, thank you for writing in. And intermittent fasting, as you guys know, is something that I'm extremely passionate about. I've been doing this for the last, God knows, 9 years, maybe 10 years now. And I have tried every different kind of fasting known to man. Now, the interesting thing about intermittent fasting is that it seems like something that is scary and something that is very difficult to do. But the truth of the matter is that our body was designed to fast. It was designed to be able to handle fasting. In fact, the body thinks of food as stress because as soon as food enters our body, it is like something that is an external thing the body has to get rid of. So whenever we try and fast, we're actually creating a sense of ease in our body, which doesn't have to constantly think of digesting and getting the food out of the body. So to answer Ravish's question, if he skips breakfast, what happens is that the body for the first few days, maybe a week, will feel a little low in energy afterwards. But the interesting thing is that the body starts adapting very fast. So normally I do all my workouts fasted. That means I don't eat till 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I finish my workout at say 8 o'clock in the morning. So now what is happening is that the body has gone through the glucose reserves that are there in my blood, gone through the glycogen that is there in my muscles, and is now looking at fat for fuel. It has started tapping into the fat reserves for that energy. And when that starts happening is actually when all your fat loss and all the good stuff that we're trying to do fasting for takes place. So don't fear that I won't have enough energy if I am fasting. I will feel hungry. None of that is true. See, whenever you feel hungry, it's one of 3 things. It's either that you're thirsty and you don't know about it. It's either that you are bored and don't know about it. And finally, last is that you're stressed and don't know about it. Okay. So think about it this way. If you are hungry and if you suddenly feel like, oh my God, I'm so hungry, ask yourself, have I had water? If not, have 2 glasses of water and see if the hunger goes away. Ask yourself, are you stressed from something? If not, then see if what, you can do about that stress. So that way you start going through that checklist and you will realize that you're not really hungry and you can actually survive till your lunch. So Ravish, I wouldn't think of this as something bad. Do the 5-kilometer runs or the walk. Do the Surya Namaskars. It's perfectly fine. Like I said, I do all my exercise fasted and it's actually called fasted cardio or fasted exercise. That whole myth about you need to immediately fuel yourself immediately after exercise is just that. It's just a myth. It was created. In fact, and I love this story, that whole immediately have a protein shake after you finish weight training was a marketing campaign by the protein companies to create a habit of having that protein, because they realized that if people did not have the protein immediately after that exercise, they would often forget to take their protein. So this was a way in which they associated the protein with the exercise. Now, you don't have to fall for that. You are listening to the Habit Coach, so obviously you're much more intelligent than those people who are still thinking about protein immediately after a workout. So what I want you to do is I want you to fast. Enjoy the fast. Don't struggle with the fast. And then when it is time to eat. Do your workout. Maybe for the first week or so, you will feel a little strange and that is fine. Your body will adapt and you will soon be hunky-dory enjoying your runs just as much as you did before. All right, so Ravish, enjoy your fasting journey. I absolutely love it and I'm so happy that you're going to be trying it out. All right, if you want to be featured on the next Hot Seat episode, check out the link below, click on it and send me a nice description of what you're going through and how I can help you. And I'm going to try my best to do that. I'm Ashdin Doctor, your habit coach. And remember, awesome lives start with awesome habits. Now, if you like this podcast, don't forget to check out other interesting podcasts on the IVM network. You can listen to us on the IVM Podcast app or ivmpodcast.com. You can also follow us on social media. We are at IVM Podcast on Twitter and Instagram. If you want to reach out to me, I am at Ashdin Doc on Twitter and Instagram. We have a brand new habit coaching online course, quizzes, videos, and a lot more on the website awesome180.com. So check it out now.